Hey everyone, quick question for you today. Can absolutely anyone be a novelist? The reason why I asked this is because I stumbled upon that very question posted on one of the online writers groups that I belong to. And the person who posted it made it very clear that she thought the answer to this question was no. Admittedly, she did not phrase it as well as she possibly could have, and so there were a lot of other people on this writers group who jumped down her throat, accusing her of snobbery and elitism and a lot of other not so positive terms. But let's not condemn the question or the questioner so quickly. In her defense, there is a certain logic to what she was asking. After all, not everyone is a rocket scientist. Not everyone is a teacher or an engineer. And even beyond that, there are plenty of people who are rocket scientists, engineers, and teachers, but are really bad at what they do. Doesn't that rather support this girl's premise? But on the other hand, is that because these people are not good at what they do naturally, or because they don't take the time, effort, and humility necessary to be good at their jobs? I do think that it's safe to say that some people are born with certain talents or proclivities. I wrote my first book at age 5, and yeah, I think it was 5. It wasn't the most creative or lengthy piece ever, but I had the inclination and I went with it. It inspired a love of writing from there on in. Other people don't develop that passion until later on in life, however, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. Other people are not born with the writing gene, as it were. That just means that they're going to have to work a little bit harder, or maybe a lot harder, than their more naturally inclined colleagues in competition. Consider how Helen Keller was blind, deaf, and dumb, yet she still wrote books. I know someone whose English professor told her that she would never amount to anything in the field, that she should switch her major away from English. And yet today, this person is running her own literary magazine. And according to Smithsonian.com, the first novel attempt at Pulitzer Prize winning Jennifer Egan, who I've admittedly never heard of, was so abysmal that even her own mother didn't like it. That's pretty bad. But what she went on to accomplish is presumably pretty good. How many of us can say that we wrote our very own novel that went on to win a Pulitzer Prize? I think that number is pretty low. But I can guarantee that this Jennifer Egan did not reach the pinnacle that she did by accepting the advice that not anyone can be a writer. The real issue at stake is, how much do you want to write? How much were you meant to be a writer? Not everyone is, and not everyone cares to be. And that's a really good thing because guess what? We need engineers and rocket scientists and teachers in life as well. You're meant to be what you were designed to be. Don't waste your experience and your existence on anything else. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all on next week. All right, bye.